Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper Out the Plan. In this video, we're going to be working on our week 2s for my Franken planner, but I wanted to show you real quickly that I did put together a happy planner, a big Franken planner, and mostly this is just to have cute pages to decorate, and then to just have like it's going to act like an undated November planner. This has my Franken planner of for November, and I don't know, since I'm not using it this year, I am going to decorate it this month, throughout the month, and get things kind of set up. And the idea is like maybe if I'm busy next year in November and I don't have time to decorate, I can grab this planner and use it if I want. But I want to do one for every month of the year, and I just want to have them like on my shelf, like an undated for that month, so that if something's like really crazy or my planner's not working out for the moment, which this one is working out, so that's why I know I'm not going to actually be using it, but I just want to set it up as a cute undated November. For one, it is for content on the channel, but for two, I love decorating big happy planners, and that's why I held on to them for so long. So this is kind of like an answer to that problem as well, where I can just have it decorated, leave it undated, but change the Sunday to Saturday, so that if I ever just need a week in November, this month, or next year or whenever, I can have it. But also it'll just be kind of like a sticker decoration album. I mean, this is the idea for now. We'll see how it works out after a couple months, but the Franken planning a happy planner is fun, and then the decorating the big happy planners pages, it just has so much room. And since we're about to go into week 2 of my Franken planner, you're going to kind of see why I still wanted this to decorate. This would be like I explained before, if I was an artist that painted, this would be like my painting. Not that I'm as good as an artist would be, but if I wrote novels, this would be like my writing of the novel. This is kind of like going to be my down, fun time, and then it gives content on the channel, but also maybe some ideas of how you can decorate. I'm not saying I'm definitely not the best decorator, but you can take some, leave others, or just watch somebody decorate their planner. Sometimes that's super fun to do. I do like doing that. So that is what this is for. And again, the reason is when we come in here to decorate, we're gonna do only the little weeklies right now, but I do have a classic dashboard in here that's gonna be decorated in the next video. Right now we're just gonna do this little weekly over here for this video. So we're gonna pull it out, and I have the planner chat video up of what I use this planner for. So it goes into very good detail of what I'm using this planner for, and that is already up on the channel. So it's essentially my Bible planner with an extension, like a little extra feature. Now this is the time blocking planner, and I popped these in between the pages right now, because now I can actually see, for instance, it is Thursday the 6th, and I can see, my time blocking for today right here. So that's what I'm going to be doing for these weeks. Like this is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'll be able to see my time blocking for the day. What I was doing is flipping back, and I hate flipping back. For the monthly, I can already see it, and then that's fine. But for flipping back just to see my time blocking, and even to write in my time blocking, I'd be doing my schedule here, and I'd be like, okay, where do I want to put that on my time block? Hold on. And so I was like, why didn't I just put it in the middle? So that's what I did, and redated it. So I did that for every week. This is my original one that I just moved to the back because it was already decorated and I didn't want to waste it. So yeah, we'll do that in a different video. And these are just spare pages for budget notes. And so we have this one out for Bible, nothing for Maine, because we don't need to decorate those. We're going to decorate those with the Passionate Penny Pincher weeklies, so they can kind of match. But we do have this Work Nancy, so we'll grab that out. So that's 2 horizontals. We might only have 3 horizontals this week. So yeah, we have these pages. No weekly for the project planner. Let's yeah, so we just have 3 horizontals, I guess, to do today. But then check back if you want to see the Passionate Penny Pincher decoration or the classic dashboard we'll do that in a different video, the next videos, right after this. So three horizontals. I can do this. This is fun. So this is my journal. We'll start backwards. Journaling. Okay, so I did grab all of my planner stickers for fall together, and I kind of have them, so this is journaling, so I want to leave plenty of room. Let's see, I think a cute quote could be nice. So we'll do a quote on each side. I kind of like, if I do one on one, I want to do one on the other. I have mentioned this before. This is getting a little small for what I want to write, but for the week I can write other things over here if the thought needs to continue, and then I also can write on the back pages. And I guess let's do a different shape. Family time. That sounds good. Okay, so 2 quotes. Now maybe we just do a few leaves. These are kind of big. These are also kind of big. Maybe just the ones from the quote pages. There are a bunch. And I'm just gonna make them like cascade down to this bottom corner. So we're gonna start at the corner. And we have these pretty ones too with the copper outlining. Just make them kind of like they're blowing in the wind. It's going to go across the page. Then we'll put this really pretty maple, maybe one green if we have one. I don't know if we do. We have these sprigs, but I don't think that has the same feel. So let's just do, I think a yellow at the top is fine. Okay, so they're just kind of blowing. I do think something needs to be around the little quotes. They look a little boring. So maybe we just put a couple leaves around them too. Oh, you know what? We could do like these sprigs around them to bring a little more green in. Not all the leaves have fallen yet. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do washi, and then that will be enough for this page. And see how it's just kind of like very simple when I'm doing these spreads that it's almost like there's just not a lot used of stickers. There's not a lot of space if you're gonna write and be practical. So that's why I'm really excited about continuing with the big happy planners for decoration. And to just like not use them, but decorate them. I did say, I know it's not the same, really. But like if you're decorating a Patreon spread for a Patreon, some gals do that. They're kind of getting to have fun decorating, but they doesn't have to be done in time for their spread and things like that. It can just be like just a fun, creative time. And it's like if I'm my only Patreon, which I don't have Patreon, but yes, I'm my Patreon. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cute. I like it. I know it's super simple. It might be like under stickered, but for journaling, especially when I'm already kind of running out of room, it literally is fine. Like I said, I just use this column and then the side columns. So that is it for spread number 1. A little bit of color on the page. Nothing crazy special. Some leaves blowing across and plenty of room to write from a journal. Now number 2, which one is this? Okay, so this is the Bible section, and I was sectioning it off. So I have 3 over here and 2 over here. I think I'm gonna use the same washi. I have a few washies that just have like the tiniest bit left on them, and I should have just kept using them, you know, when I was using them, when I was using them. Yeah, makes sense, it does. So I'm going to make this into like a little bit of the homeschool for my kids. A couple things for this year for homeschool. We started out strong in a different planner, and then I default back to a notebook. It's what I started with when they were really little. But right now they are doing a paid tuition education course. So it's taking up more time online. It's taking up more time. So some of the other things that I had planned for this year are going to be just set a little aside, and that is okay. So point is, I think 5 blocks will be enough for this, is what I'm trying to say. Now this week because I already had the notebook set up for the week, this week that we're in, I just added this Nancy, it wasn't yesterday, but I think it was the day before. I wrapped it around my classic Bible planner, the dashboard. Okay, so this is a little small, but it's okay. So I wrapped it around to have the back pages for just, you know, extra study. And I like seeing the monthly reading and not having to flip to it. It's like that problem that I have with flipping around. I think the point is I just don't do it. But anyway, that's off on a tangent. That's why we're using Laurel Denise. That's why I'm using Laurel Denise. So I'm doing what I call wrapping whatever planner I'm using with the Laurel Denise on the outside, and then the planner that I'm using on the inside. Now the planner becomes the inserts, right? Is what it essentially is. Okay, so this week is going to be stuff so this is essentially for them, is what I'm trying to say. And their Bible reading will go here, which is the same as mine, a little, but with a Proverbs a day, which I think is kind of important for boys. There's a lot of wisdom there. And then, so Bible here, and then probably their online, maybe next, and then their other things here. But this week I just did the Bible, the online, and like some outside stuff. That's where I'll put this stuff. But I also put it on the Family Command Center, like if they're gonna have to mow or, you know, weed whack or whatever. So I don't know if I will put it over here, but maybe the project side over here. Like some of their projects that I have for this year will still have to be, that might be a category too. Anyway, it's not completely figured out, but because it's only been 2 days. So we'll see. I'll probably plan in this. We're here on Thursday. Maybe I'll do tomorrow. If not, Saturday night is when I usually set up their week, or Sunday is when I set up their week. So I'll show you that when it's done in the planner chat. Wow, why was I gonna go put these away? So point is, I do need still a lot of room, but I still want it to be cute. So do we do quotes again, maybe? You know what? I think I might have a couple of fox things left. I think that'd be fun for them. Or I might leave that for, you know what? I just remembered. I need to get my 2 Joes. Let me go grab those. Okay, so I thought of that because I was gonna put the fox on here. So let me see. This is their little weekly. So for next week, oh, that's the wrong one. I was like, where is the fox? It's not in that book. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to kind of have these. You know, like a fox in here. But still have room to write. We can use some of these because they're pretty. And put this scene up here, like, you know, they're friends. Maybe they're scouting together. I don't know if foxes do that. And we have this like cloud thing. I don't know if we have anything else we can put on it. That might be it. It's okay, I think we can keep it simple this week. Oh, we can do like a bat, like a couple bats. Maybe with some clouds. Do like this gray cloud. It doesn't really go, but that's okay. I think it's kind of fun. The bats have been coming out. I think I'm gonna give each kid a bat. No, there's only teeny ones left. We'll grab this one. The youngest to have a teeniest bat, I'll be like, why? Why do I get a teeny bat? Oh, I don't know. Honestly, you probably wouldn't even notice, but just in case. Okay, so for these parts, what if we use... So if I haven't explained this, this is a family command center. It's for the kids. And if I haven't explained, you probably will hear my husband in the background. He is kind of a loudy. Wait, there's 3. So what I do with these is I'm gonna make like a workout checklist. Like a checkbox list. And I think I'm just gonna pencil in the lines. And they need like 4, at least 4 boxes. So we'll do it like in half. And then we'll do it here too. So it doesn't, I mean, like this doesn't have to be beautiful, right? They check it really quickly. They don't even look at it that long. I kind of made those too dark, but it's okay. So I do think I want something over there. So maybe we just put another little bat. We don't have a little bat. Well, I mean, we have a bat, but not just one. Put like these little stars. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So just some fun, cute decoration on the Joe for the kids. So this is the actual weekly right there, but we are still on this week. Okay, let's set that aside. And we're gonna finish up with this, but I just wanted to grab this one too. Now, do we have anything fun? This one has some animals in it too that I might have used them. Did I use them all? I might have used them all. Okay, so what if we do farm stuff? You know, we used to live on the farm, and I have to say, the kids aren't exactly sad that we don't anymore. It was fun for a while, but we did end up actually losing it, and you know, things are much simpler not on a farm. When they say life is simpler on a farm, it's kind of a lie. It is in some ways, right? And then in other ways it's super busy. A lot of work. Oh, you know what I think I'll do is, since we're doing farm, I have a farm book, Country Charm from Laurel, and I'll just grab a couple animals out of here. And this is actually for me. They don't even see this. I mean, they have the opportunity to look in it. They just probably won't. Maybe a barn. I think we put the barn here. I'm trying to make it so that I still have room to write in the category. So I think we want a fence line up here. Very important in a farm. And let's get one more animal. Well, you know what, we could do a wheelbarrow. It's pretty practical. Okay. Okay, so pretty simple. I was looking for like a little chick or something to put on that little farm spot, but I think I already used them. Okay, so that's all from this book, but just a little bit of fun and cuteness for the farm. Just tiny, so I have plenty of room to write. So that one is done, and then we have our last one, which is my work planner. So we do need the 5 sections set up. I don't know if we have enough left, but let's try it. So I like a block layout in the Nancy because you can see down your whole block of whatever your topic is, what you did for the week. And I say that every video, so. So for the work topic, I can see everything that I did for this topic for the whole week. I think we'll be able to get this one separated, but maybe not this last section. Okay, so that was a little bit of family interruption. Not surprising. So I have this strip of pumpkins, and I think I'm just gonna cut it like down the middle. We'll see how this goes. If I don't like it, maybe we can piece it back together. But because these pages are pretty tiny, I want to make sure that I have room to write. Didn't cut very straight, but that's okay. And then we'll put this one down here. Oop, just barely. Pretty much made it. Just have to cut a little bit off. Okay, that's pretty cute. And I think we'll just do, I don't know, maybe we save this for a different spread. Those 3. So we're getting a little thin on some of these stickers, but I think we're gonna cut the wreath in half. I'm gonna grab a couple boxes, and I'm definitely gonna want something with them, like a decoration, so we'll see what we have. And we did finish that washi. I don't know if I mentioned that, so that's good. Okay, so this whole page here has 1 sticker left, so we're just gonna use it just like a box. We'll put it like here. I don't know. That's done. And I think we'll do this green plaid kind of as washi strips, maybe, or decorative strips. Let's see how we can do this. what if we cut the center out of this wreath by cutting it in half? Actually, maybe we can make it into like 4 little sections of just decoration. I know it's not gonna look the best, but it gets the sticker used. You know, like we can make flowers come out like of this like plaid maybe. Floral corner. I think we'll do this one down, like down under here. There was a week where I just used a ton of wreaths, and I don't really decorate with these things, these wreaths. So maybe we put this one, I think, up in here. And just like a little corner. And then maybe also down here. Whoops, that's the center. Maybe also over here. Okay. Maybe one more box on this page. A little guy. You know what I think I'm gonna do is change this really light one and put it on the left side and put this guy here. Alright, I still feel like something little could be here, but I don't know if we're gonna have it, so if not, it's okay. Maybe we just do some dots, some check dots. And now we need some over here. We can't have just one side with check dots. I think we'll do them up here. Okay, anyway, just some color on the page. I know these are kind of like above each other. I wonder if I should flip it. Let's check. Maybe a little more balanced, I don't know. It kind of seems like something needs to be over here, but we're gonna stop over our head. So that is it. And you know what? We'll take a little bit of this piece. Not too much. And just put it over here. All right, well, fiddling for a while, I think it looks fine. So now we can get all of them back in the planners. Oh, but wait, we do have to do, let's set this aside. We do still have to do the wellness. And I do want to start setting up some goals in here. I think I'm going to do it on the back weekly, you know, like do like a little goal section up here. So we'll see. But for now, let's just decorate what we have. And we need small stickers. So we'll see what's left in here. Yeah, like maybe some of these little guys. Let's do important. Oh, we do want to do the same. I really liked this highlighter section. So let's do gray. And should we do the orange again? Maybe we'll do gray and brown. We did have brown last time. But, okay, so we're gonna do the first one right on top. Do we have, do gray on the insides and brown on the outsides. And I'm gonna try to really get it on that angle and hold my ruler in place. Maybe we'll start from here. Okay, and then this line too. Then we will wipe the ruler and do the next color. So this is the first time I've kind of had a problem with the dip there. So all I'm gonna do is like lift the ruler up a little to keep it from like tipping over the edge. And then we'll wipe that off and go to our brown. I mean, you definitely want to wipe off. Oh, there's a little more gap there. That's okay. And we will say, I have this important sticker. I grabbed it a little early, probably. Let's get some other stickers on first from that section. And then is that the only thing we have left other than... Oh, you know what I want to do on this one? We have these really cute corner pieces that I think will be fun. And then we'll add, wait, is it not in this one? It's not. It's in a different book. Never mind. We'll do that later. So I did feel a little crunched from last week. Some of these florals were just really big. So I'm gonna try to keep it a little smaller and like out of the way. And I'll put them in the center because if it's, then it gives the sides to right, like a little on each side. And then what? I think maybe just the sunglasses up here. And then we'll do a couple words. important. Today, I'm gonna put remember in between these two, maybe. And priority in between these two. So that's pretty simple. Let me just make sure there's nothing else little that can go in there. Like some little sparkles or something. Maybe that. This book is getting low, so that's good. I do like that. I'll just cover up Saturday with a little sparkle and then maybe come over here and do it here too. Let's write what we're going to write in there first, which is BT for bedtime, and then HRS for hours, and then we can put that in there. Okay. I think it's cute enough. So super fun. This important's a little crooked. So hopefully this week I'm gonna have time to come in here and do my goals in this planner on the back pages here, and then maybe like main goals on the bigger back pages like this. Okay, but that is done. So let's get, oh, and then we do need to write up here. It is steps and coffee. Maybe this reminder is kind of in the way there. You think? Maybe a little. We'll scoot it over a little. Or we just have to write, oh, no we won't. We just ripped the page. That's okay. And give some color there. Okay, so pretty simple and cute with plenty of room to write. So let's get the other pages back in the planner. We'll flip real quickly with the boys to show you that. They're little fox and bats that doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's fun. So we'll put that down too, and then let's zoom out and we'll get all of the pages back in the planner. I really did like the highlighted line. I know it's nothing like special, but it gave me a place to write all week what I was trying to track. And I like their little trackers up there too. Planner. Not big girl planner here. We are, nope, gotta go further. You can count your tabs and there we go. Try to open to the right spot. So number one is my Nancy work planner. I do think it was cute last week. You know, not perfect, but cute. And I think it's cute enough this week. Always cute enough, right? So we'll zoom in on that. It's just, you know, these guys here. And it's cute enough. A little bear down here. That's okay. Put my bookmark back. Oh, you know what? Let's take this plastic off. It's making it kind of gross. So but now it's gonna be subject to being scratched, but that's okay. It's been protected since I think 2018, maybe longer. Okay, and then we have the, oh, we skipped the first one, which is the Bible planner back here. Not that far back, right here. And this is the boys section. And for this week, I decorated this off camera. I just put a couple stickers on there to put some color on there. And I actually did it before I really knew what I was going to use it for. And then I ended up using it, you know, as the block layout for the kids. And just writing random stuff in there because I already had their weekly. So I don't know. I don't love this, but it's fine. It's got some stickers on there. And then the journaling planner, which we're going to take a peek at now. Really, really simple, and just leaves coming down with quotes. And we'll put that back away. Okay, so we did the 2 Joes, just little flip up weekly, 3 Nancy's, these little pages in here, and everything looks cute enough, has some color on the page, and it's fine. And that is all for this video. Check back and we will be doing the dashboard Bible planner decoration, and we will also be doing the Passionate Penny Pincher planner decoration for this week. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.